Buenos días. Buenos días. Good morning.
Good morning!
Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to start. As Nicole said earlier, you can keep it down. If you want to try to move along the side, that'd be great. But I'm apologize if we're giving you our back. Good morning, buenos días. Soy Marta Rivera, la comisionada de los Centros Comunitarios de Boston. My name is Marta Rivera. I'm the commissioner of the Boston Centers for Youth and Families. BCYF operates 35 facilities across the city that play a vital role in the lives of our residents. El departamento de BCYF está cargado con mantener los centros comunitarios en las piscinas de la ciudad. También proveemos servicios y programas que son accesibles a la comunidad. It is such a joy to be here today on this very steamy morning. So I apologize we didn't let you all know you were going to be in the sauna. But it is still an incredibly momentous and joyous day. It is so incredibly great to see so many people from the community and our partners from Robert Louis Jr., from the Boys and Girls Clubs, the YMCA, and so many other departments that are here with us this morning. Everything that BCYF offers is essential to our communities. We teach all kinds of life skills, and including teamwork and leadership, time management, conflict resolution. But none are more important than the life-saving skill of learning to swim. I'm truly excited to be part of this administration that has prioritized BCYF, our facilities, our aquatics, our staff, and this has been a time like no other. We have, again, there's been investments in our facilities, there have been investments in our staff, training, water fitness, and I am just so grateful for the mayor's commitment and our chief, Jose Mazo. I'm also excited for how beautiful this pool has turned out. I was talking to one of my colleagues, and the word she used was impresionante. ¿No? ¿Qué les parece? Impresionante. Muy bella quedó nuestra piscina, su piscina. I also want to thank our partners who made this possible at the Public Facilities Department. We're going to be hearing from Director Carrie Griffin shortly. And of course, Powers and Company Architects for working on this project. I'm going to try to go quickly. Our center across the street, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the BCYF Paris Street Community Center. The Center Director, Nicole Da Silva, is here with us and her staff. That was renovated about 6 years ago. Now that this pool is done, the residents of East Boston can really be proud of what they have here for years to come. Okay? El Centro Comunitario BCYF Paris Street está al cruzar la calle. Hace 6 años hicimos renovaciones en ese edificio. Ahora sí podemos tener orgullo de lo que tenemos en la comunidad. Again, thanks to Mayor Wu and thanks to our chief for their leadership, particularly on the Swim Safe initiative that he's going to be talking about soon. They've given us a vision to work towards. So last but not least, it is my pleasure, es un honor presentarles a nuestra alcaldesa, Michelle Wu.
Thank you so much. Can everybody join me in giving a round of applause for BCYF Commissioner Marta Rivera? Thank you, Commissioner, to you and your entire team for making sure that our young people and families have every possible opportunity and for working so hard to get us to this day and many other important markers across the city. I'm also excited to be here with Chief of Human Services, Jose Mazo, a former BCYF lifeguard himself. Deputy Chief Lisa Conley, our Chief of Operations, Dion Irish, as mentioned, the Paris Street Center Director, Nicole Da Silva, and Pool Director, Abdel Lalali, our Public Facilities Director, Carrie Griffin, Project Manager, Roberson Castor, as well as many partners, again highlighted, Robert Lewis and so many others from the YMCA, BMC, so many who have come together to build a strong coalition to say our young people in Boston are going to grow up knowing how to swim, having access to pools, having lessons and classes so the whole family can take advantage of what is not only a life-saving skill, but something that is so important as a coastal city for everyone to enjoy. I'm also here today and every day with the incredible partnership of your local delegation here in East Boston. State Representative Adrian Madero is here. He has a meeting after this, so he can't swim, supposedly. But I know he's going to be back here with his family, especially the little ones. I also want to recognize and thank City Councilor Gigi Coletta, who's been instrumental in pushing for this to happen, State Senator Lydia Edwards, and all of the at-large councilors as well. So, to the Boys and Girls Club of Boston, YMCA of Greater Boston, YMCA of East Boston, Boston Medical Center, Columbia Threadneedle Investments, Boston Triathlon, and Blue Cross Blue Shield of Massachusetts, you all have made this partnership possible. And thank you to the young people joining us today, all of whom are members here at the BCYF Paris Street Center, and some of whom are working here through our Success Link program. So thank you to Sol Kelly, Rafi, Jenna, Jason, Luis, Joel, Alexis, Valentina, and Jared. Could they come on up here? Come on up and stand with us. I think they're going to jump in with us in a little bit, too. Summer is in full swing, and with the heat and sunshine comes a new appreciation for all the wonderful water we have access to here in Boston, from the harbor and Dorchester Bay to the Frog Pond, beaches, and BCYF pools across our neighborhoods. But we know that not all of our residents are able to find relief from heat in the water. For some families, water is a source of stress and fear and not fun. And we know that whether families and young people feel safe in the water is often an issue of racial inequity. For a long time, swim lessons have been inaccessible to families and communities of color because of cost or because public pools didn't exist in their neighborhood or were closed or were too far away. That disparity has spanned generations. 1 in 4 Black parents in the United States never learned to swim. 1 in 3 Latino parents never learned to swim. For white parents, it's 1 in 25. And the impacts of these disparities are passed down to our young people. Fewer than half of all Black and Latino children in the United States report ever taking swim lessons, compared to nearly 75% of their white peers. So today in Boston, we have an opportunity to ensure that every pool, every beach, every body of water in Boston is safe for all of our families and young people to cool off and have fun. Which is why we're so excited to be making today's announcements. Not only are we celebrating the long-anticipated reopening of the fully renovated Paris Street Pool and bringing BCYF's aquatic programming back to life here in East Boston, we're also launching Swim Safe Boston. This is part of our broader Connect, Learn, and Grow commitment to young people learning in our city and growing up here. Swim Safe Boston is our commitment to investing in water safety, closing racial gaps in access and ability, and ensuring every one of our families and young people can enjoy all that Boston summers have to offer. Swim lessons can reduce the risk of drowning by almost 90%, and because money should never be a factor when it comes to health and safety of our young people, we're partnering with the Y and the Boys and Girls Club this summer to offer 500 free swim lessons to young people at pools across our city. Thanks to Boston Children's Hospital, we will also be providing 1,000 life jackets available for free to our youngest swimmers at Boston's beaches. And in order to keep all the city's pools open and free of charge, we're continuing to recruit and provide free training for lifeguards so they can help keep our community safe at BCYF pools like this one. Thank you to Jose, who's in the lifeguard chair over there, for all that he is doing as well today. I'm the mom of 2 young boys, and just recently they learned how to swim after some classes at our local YMCA. The relief that comes from feeling like you can be around water, go to a pool, is immeasurable. And so part of our commitment to making Boston the best place in the country to raise a family means making all of Boston's natural beauty and resources safe, affordable, accessible, and enjoyable for all our residents. So thank you to everyone and all of our community partners for making this possible. Okay, before I turn it over to Chief Masso, otra vez en español. Buenos días, estamos en pleno verano y con el calor y el sol llega una nueva oportunidad para valorar todas las maravillosas aguas a las que tenemos acceso en Boston, desde el puerto y la bahía de Dorchester hasta el Frog Pond, las playas y las piscinas BCYF de nuestros barrios. Pero sabemos que no todos nuestros residentes encuentran alivio al calor en el agua. Para algunas familias, el agua es una fuente de estrés y miedo, no de diversión. Y sabemos que el hecho de que las familias y los jóvenes se sientan seguros en el agua es una cuestión de desigualdad racial. Durante mucho tiempo, las clases de natación han sido inaccesibles para las familias de las comunidades de color, ya fuera por el precio o porque no había piscinas públicas en su barrio, porque estaban cerradas o porque quedaban demasiado lejos. Es por eso que estamos tan emocionados de hacer los anuncios de hoy. No solo estamos celebrando la esperada reapertura de la totalmente renovada Pear Street Pool y dando vida de nuevo a la programación acuática de BCYF aquí en East Boston, también estamos lanzando Swim Safe Boston como parte de nuestro enfoque más amplio para la programación de los jóvenes en nuestra ciudad. Swim Safe es nuestro compromiso para invertir en la seguridad en el agua, cerrar las brechas raciales en el acceso y asegurar que cada una de nuestras familias y jóvenes pueden disfrutar de todo lo que los veranos de Boston tienen que ofrecer. Las clases de natación pueden reducir el riesgo de ahogamiento en casi un 90%, y porque el dinero nunca debe ser un factor cuando se trata de la salud y la seguridad de nuestros jóvenes. Este verano nos hemos asociado con el YMCA y el Boys and Girls Club para ofrecer 500 clases de natación gratuitas a los jóvenes en las piscinas de los barrios de nuestra ciudad. Gracias a Boston Children's Hospital, también repartiremos 1,000 chalecos salvavidas gratuitos a nuestros nadadores más jóvenes en las playas de Boston. Y para mantener todas las piscinas de la ciudad abiertas y gratuitas, seguimos contratando y formando gratuitamente salvavidas para que puedan ayudar a mantener la seguridad de nuestras comunidades en piscinas de BCYF como esta. Como madre de 2 niños pequeños, sentí un enorme alivio cuando aprendieron a nadar. Parte de su compromiso de hacer de Boston el mejor lugar del país para criar una familia significa hacer que toda la belleza natural de Boston y los recursos de la comunidad sean seguros, asequibles, accesibles y agradables para todos nuestros residentes. Estoy muy agradecido a todos en la ciudad, así como a todos los socios de la comunidad que hicieron posibles los anuncios de hoy. Gracias, and I will hand it over to Chief Masso.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Good morning, everyone. And thanks, everyone, for being with us today. As mentioned, my name is Jose Masso. I am the Chief of Human Services for the City of Boston. I am so thrilled to be here today to launch the Swim Safe Partnership in support of the Mayor's Connect, Learn, Explore initiative. Swimming is one place where my work and personal life intersect. I am here in so many capacities. I am a former lifeguard, swim instructor, and swim coach. Many of my past participants are actually here today with me, which makes it even more special. I am a proud parent of 2 kids who know how to swim, and I am a friend, neighbor, colleague, and family member to many who have yet to learn how to swim. As I've said before, one of my first jobs working for the city was as a lifeguard. In my years as a lifeguard during high school and college, I worked for almost every partner on this pool deck, the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Clubs, the Department of Conservation and Recreation. As a lifeguard, I had the joy of teaching older adult women how to swim and the opportunity to coach young children to become competitive swimmers. It's one of the most relaxing and rewarding jobs I've ever had, and I hope we can convince some of the young people who are here today to consider lifeguarding themselves. I'm also the proud father of 2 children, Brooklyn and Reagan, who have learned how to swim early and share my love of the water. Nothing makes me smile more than thinking about the first time they were able to dive off the diving block, or the first time they swam the full length of the pool, or when they touched the bottom of the deep end floor. I want all children to have the opportunity to learn to swim, and I'm so pleased that we are able to take a step forward to fulfilling that promise today. Finally, I want to acknowledge so many who did not get the opportunity to learn to swim as children now live with fear, anxiety, and shame as adults. I want us to embrace these folks as well. People who grew up in the city, maybe blocks from the beach, and never got the chance to learn how to feel safe in the water or even around the water. Fear of the water can trickle down from generation to generation, and breaking the cycle is key to reducing the risk of drowning in our Black and brown communities. So today, I want to encourage everyone here to reach out to a friend or a loved one who does not know how to swim and encourage them to come out and sign up for lessons. We have so many great providers and so many skilled swim instructors who would love to have the opportunity, as I did, to share the joy and freedom that comes with swimming. Thank you all for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on the pool. Let's get ready to make a splash, you all. With that, I'd like to pass it off to our Director of Public Facilities, Kerry Griffin. Thank you so much.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you all, and thank you, Mayor Wu, Chief Maso, Mata. So our department oversees the capital plan for the mayor, and this project, I know it took a long time, too long, but I'm telling you, anything that could go wrong went wrong. From the roof insulation to the metal you see around, to the pool shell, to the liner, everything, there was a problem either with manufacturing, lead times, or cost. So I know it took a long, but I hope it's worth the wait for you all. I just want to thank my team. First of all, Powers & Co. that did the architecture for this project, Walker Construction, who is the contractor, and Public Facilities, my project manager, Robertson Castor, Evan Brinkman, our design reviewer, Carlton Jones, and Dana DiMatteo. Thank you all very much for coming and for your patience. And now I'd like to introduce from the Boys and Girls Club, Robert Lewis Jr.
I guess I would say good morning. It's so great to be here. And first and foremost, I just want to acknowledge and congratulate and thank the mayor. Thank the mayor. Swim Safe Boston, an initiative that is being provided for young folks throughout the city of Boston to ensure that all of our young folks have access to a tremendous, look at this pool. I mean, look at this. And to be honest, like, you know, one is being Robert Lewis, the president of the Boys and Girls Clubs of Boston, but I swam here in the 70s. So to come back to East Boston and to see this pool and to see what this does for our young folks, we're just excited to be a partnering organization, our Blue Hill Club and our Yawkey Club in Roxbury, to be partnering with the mayor, the YMCA, the Boston Medical Center, and so many others on this initiative. Access and opportunities for our young folks. And as the mayor was saying, we need to reach out and make sure that every young person in this city of Boston knows that they can go to a pool in this city to get lessons, to learn, to get incredible lifeguards. The other thing, too, is there's jobs that all of a sudden you can be a lifeguard as a young person. So this is the best of Boston. And I really want to thank you again, Mayor, Commissioner Maso, Marta Rivera, the young folks that are here doing the work for this. This is going to be a great summer. Please don't just show up for today. Come watch and see all the great work happening all summer, because this is, again, the best of Boston. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. What a special day. My name's Adrian Madro, proud to be the state representative here in Boston. Back at the pool I grew up swimming in here at Paris Street. I may have missed the memo to wear a bathing suit today, but it is so hot in here, by the time I leave, it's going to look like I went for a swim. Anyway, folks, this is really an exciting day, a long-awaited day for East Boston. We're a community surrounded by water, and we have two places where folks in East Boston can learn to swim. Paris Street Community Center, the pool here, and the Umana Pool. Now, we've been fortunate that the Umana pool has remained open, and my two boys are actually learning to swim at the YMCA program at the Umana. Shout out to Joey Gator, who's doing a great job partnering with the city at the Umana program. But one pool is not enough for a community of 50,000 plus surrounded by water. This is a skill everyone needs to have. It's about being safe around what really is the most important natural resource in our community, which is our water. I want to thank the mayor and her team for delivering on this incredible renovation. This is night and day, and that is both literal and figurative. If you came in here before, this was a dark, dingy pool. You know, we still made magic happen, but now look at all this natural light. We have the ceiling open, the sides open, the sunlight flowing in. This is the type of amenity that our folks deserve here in this community. This is what our youth deserve. I want to give a shout out to Nicole De Silva and the family at Parish Street Community Center who have waited so patiently for this to materialize. Someone else who deserves a special shout out is Coach David Arenello, the longtime coach of the East Boston High School swim team. This is the home of the Aqua Jets. They can finally come back home this season. But most importantly, I want to say congratulations to the community. We now have Parish Street back open, and I can't wait to bring my boys here to swim this summer, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care and enjoy.
So I just want to recognize a few other people who have been part of the legendary community built around this pool, as you heard from Robert, for many, many decades. Two of the swim coaches who have been such mentors and leaders for this community are here today, Coach Hall and Coach Arenello. Thank you for all that you do and have been doing. And former City Councilor Stella Matina, who I believe is also a former lifeguard, is here as well and has been advocating for this for many, many years. Okay. All right, so we're going to clear the podium, do the ribbon cutting, and then anyone who wants to jump in with us after the ribbon cutting, we'll arrange ourselves on this side of the pool, and then on the count, we'll jump in.
I've got the wide lens, so I've got enough. Thank you.
Actually,